I've lived in my house for over 60 years. I've lived in this community. I have never, ever, ever in my life experienced what we're experiencing right now.
Nearly 100 Talent residents gathered near City Hall to share hardships that they've been facing. The turnout saw residents talking about solutions for power outages and what next steps they can take. Senator Jeff Golden also made an appearance to share what his talks with Pacific Power have been like.
The biggest concern is people who rely on medical devices, and when that power goes out, those don't work. Another thing we chatted about was reliable water. So people who live along Wagner Creek area are worried that when that power's out, their water source goes too.
And then we'll have nothing to fight any fires we have.
Pam Lund's Wagner Creek neighborhood is in a tough spot because their water supply is tied to the power grid. When the power goes out, they lose access to water, which is critical for daily needs and fire prevention. Right now, they're using irrigation water to get by, but once that's turned off in September,
We will have no water at all when the power goes out. And then when we have a possible fire, we have nothing to fight it with.
this is not the only issue. She uses a CPAP machine for sleep apnea, and the outages disrupt her sleep.
I stopped breathing because I don't have air and because of the CPAP. This is not life-threatening for me, but it means that I can't sleep unless I have some sort of a backup battery.
She and her neighbors are dealing with spoiled food because of power loss, and some have had to buy multiple generators just to keep their freezers running.
We've had to put up a generator to keep our food from spoiling, and all the refrigerators are pulled out. We had 7 outages in 5 days, and I finally just gave up putting stuff back together.
We have wires all over the house right now because we don't want to lose our freezers. I actually estimated the cost of a freezer load, and it was cheaper to buy a generator than have that thing go under 2 times.
Nancy Olson lives nearby. She's frustrated about the financial strain and the lack of support. Many residents can't afford the high costs of backup generators, and the community is struggling with inadequate infrastructure. One resident even said it makes it tough to leave the house not knowing what's to come.
I have never, ever, ever in my life experienced what we're experiencing right now. And thank goodness we're not on oxygen, but people that are medically dependent on electricity, that's scary as hell.
Residents also expressed concerns about the impact on local businesses and schools, saying that power outages disrupt learning and daily operations, creating a domino effect on the community. Reporting in Talent, Damon Alvarado, Newswatch 12.